today. So you all are welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time and the location that you're watching me from. So today we'll be discussing a very paramount topic, and that will be the 10 businesses that you should invest in Nigeria and why they are profitable. So that will be our topic for today. And I want this particular live session to be very interactive because a lot of young people, a lot of individuals they have the funds, but they don't know where to put the money into, but they don't know where to invest their money into. So today we'll be talking about that particular business that you should start up if you have the funds here in Nigeria. So without wasting much of our time, I would like to kickstart this particular topic. But before I continue, there is something that I want you all to know. There is no single one best businesses. Yes, there is no single one best business for everyone. So for someone to come and be telling you that there is the best business, this is the best business for you, this is the best business for you, there is actually no best business for anybody. The best thing that can ever happen to you, or the best choice that you can ever make, is dependent on your budget, dependent on your goals, your knowledge, and your tolerance. Will you able to tolerate the kind of risk that you're about to take? So that is what I want you to have at the back of your mind as you're joining this live section. The best decision that you can ever make depends on your budget, depends on your knowledge, and the level of risk tolerance that you can be able to tolerate. So with that being said, now let's dive into the first let's dive in right now to the first business that you should invest in Nigeria. And the first business that you should think of investing in is the one that you and I popularly know, which is the agriculture. Yes, agriculture. Hey, you and I know that food is a basic need. Food? Food is a basic need. Everybody needs food. Everybody would like to eat food. Even a lot of people will retrace their step from buying luxurious thing just to buy food. So food is a basic need. And agriculture is one of the Nigerian strongest sectors. Yes, it is. Opportunities like poultry farming, crop farming, palm plantation, cassava plantation, a lot of foods can be processed. Let's say you invested in agriculture. I mean, you will know that you will be making lots of income, because it is what people really demand. People are really demanding for. Agriculture has a lot of demands. So if you're thinking of one business that you should start investing in right now in Nigeria, agriculture should be one of the things that you should think of. Yes, it comes with a lot of risk. It comes with a lot of risk because of the situations in the country. But you and I know that food remains one of the most basic things that any human being on earth wants. So if you can be able to invest in agriculture, do that. Do that. Do that. That is the first investment that I will, that is the first business that I will tell you to invest in if you have the capacity. Now, before you start that business, I would like you to do a proper planning. Yes, you need to plan ahead. You need to think. You need to research. You need to survey the market. Assess the market to know how things are being done. Ask questions. Don't just depend on your own knowledge. Yes, you can actually depend, but I would rather advise you to do a research before you embark on that particular agricultural investment. Now let's go to the second best business in Nigeria if you want to invest. The second one is real estate. Real estate. Do you all know that land is a scarce commodity? Land is limited. Land is not being produced. So you can make money through land banking. You can make money through rental income. When you rent your land for activities, for campaigns, you can be making money through that means. You can make money when you develop a building or when you construct a building and rent it out. You can rent it out for students. You can rent it out for short-let apartments. And you can be making steady income. You can lease your land and you can be making money from it. So real estate is another investment that you should start up in Nigeria. Now, some people will be saying that land is expensive. Ooh, land is not expensive. Land is not expensive. There are places here, like currently here in Asaba or in Delta State, you can get a plot of land at the rate of 850,000 naira. You don't have the 850,000 naira. You go for the payment plan options that are available. So land is not expensive. Remove that mentality or remove that mindset that land is expensive. Land is not expensive. So if you would like to start up another investment, another business investment here in Nigeria, I think you should think about real estate as well. So the third business investment that I will also tell people to start up in Nigeria is logistic. That is the fourth thing that I have on my list here. Logistic. The growth of online shopping has created a steady demand for delivery. If you should start up that logistic business, you can start with a motorbike. You can start with a bike. Just start. And then partner with a seller, partner with a wholesaler people, or partner with any individual that is into business. Partner with them that you can be helping them to do their delivery. They can always reach out to you for delivery, for easy delivery. And they will be paying you for that. You have no reason to say that you don't have any business in mind. Logistic is there for you. Thank God people are now, especially my gender, I love the fact that all of them are now doing a business, one business or the other. Some sell bags online, sell footwear, some sell hairs. You can partner with those kind of people and you'll be doing delivery for them. So that is another lucrative business currently in Nigeria, logistics. Another one that is on my list, that is the fifth one, is renewable energy. You and I know that currently in the country, there is unreliable power supply in the country. There is unreliable power supply in the country. So solar installations and sales continue to increase because of the unreliable power supply in the country. So you can start up that business. Solar installation, you can start it. You can start that particular investment. So the next one that I have in my list is technology. I'll be listing them right now because I think I'm behind schedule currently. The next one is technology, digital marketing, AI and IT services, softwares. The world is now becoming global. Technology, sorry. Everything is now being digitalized. So learn a skill, learn a tech skill, and add value to it. And you will see you start making money from that. So another business to invest here in Nigeria is e-commerce. E-commerce is simply means selling property online. That is, let me use this word, drop shipping. We normally call it drop shipping. You can start that business. I once did it when I was in university. I did that business actually, where I pre-order from China. You do that. It's another lucrative business here in Nigeria. So you can start up that business as well. And the last one that I have in my list is education. Education. Yes, a lot of people are now consistently investing in education. People are investing in learning things online. Just add value, attach value to whatever you are doing. Attach value to whatever you are doing. This education, start up an online courses. Start up an online courses. You don't know what to teach. There are people that want to learn how to speak English. There are people that want to learn how to speak Hausa. There are people that would like to learn how to speak Igbo. There are people that would love to learn how to design a graphic. There are people that would love to learn how to do a lot of things. What are you capable of doing? What can you bring to the table? Education is another business in Nigeria that you can invest in. It is another business that you can invest in. So I think these are the few of the businesses that I have here in my list, and I will repeat it again. The businesses that you can invest in Nigeria. First one is the agriculture. The second one is real estate. The third one is logistics. The fourth one is renewable energy, that is solar installation. The fourth one is technology. The fifth one is the e-commerce, that's selling online. And the sixth one is education. You can be educating people and you can be paid while educating people. Now you remember, to summarize everything, you remember that I told you there is no single best businesses for everyone. The best choice that you can make, like I say, it depends on your budget. It depends on your knowledge. It depends on your goal. What do you want to achieve? And it also depends on the level of risk tolerance. That is what I can tell you. I personally like real estate. Yes, I personally like real estate business, real estate market. I'm a real estate person, actually, a real estate broker that is based here in the city of Asaba. So I really like that business because it is one of the most and reliable tangible assets with long-term growth, potential. Yes, that is why I like real estate investment. So the only thing that you have to do about the real estate is just to make sure that you do your due diligence. When you do your due diligence, verify the documents, verify the necessary things. Just do the most boring thing in real estate. Yes, a lot of people see um, conducting a due diligence as a boring thing, coming out for inspection as a boring thing, um, verifying the documents as a boring thing. But that boring thing is where that boring thing is the best thing that should ever happen to you whenever you want to invest in landed properties. So with that being said, if you have 5 million naira and you're asked to start up a business, which business would you like to start up here in Nigeria? Let me know in the comment sections. And if you find this particular topic worthy, do well to subscribe to my channel. Do well to share to others as well. Do well to share to others as well so that they will learn, or so that they will know the kind of business that they can start here in Nigeria. So don't forget that I still remain your girl, Torachi, your real estate broker that is based here in the city of Asaba. And if you have any question regarding this, do well to send me a message. Let me guide you on step by step on how to start up each of these business that I just mentioned. Thank you for joining my live section. Thank you so much. And I hope that you start your own business investment here in Nigeria. See you next time. Bye.